Diabetics drug. Diabetes is a chronic metabolic disease that causes high blood sugar, due to which body becomes incapable of producing insulin. According to World Health Organization (WHO), India had 69.2 million people living with diabetes, 8.7%, in 2015. About 90% of the patients area suffering from type 2 diabetes. Increasing awareness, increasing number of patients, untouched rural market, increasing urbanization, developing healthcare infrastructure and increasing spending on healthcare are driving the market for diabetes in India. India diabetes market is expected to grow at the average CAGR of 6.5% during 2016 to 2023. India diabetes market is growing rapidly. India diabetes market is expected to grow as $7,441.6 million by 2023 from as $4,778.7 million in 2016. Objectives of India diabetes market: to provide detailed analysis of the market structure along with forecast for the next 6 years of the various segments and subsegments of the Indian diabetes market. To provide insights about factors affecting the market growth. To analyze the India diabetes market based on various factors: price analysis, supply chain analysis, Porter's 5 forces analysis. To provide historical and forecast revenue of the market segments and subsegments. To provide detailed analysis of the market with respect to the current market size and future perspective. To provide detailed analysis of the market for segments by type, by test, by devices, by treatment, and its subsegments. To provide overview of key players and their strategic profiling in the market, comprehensively analyzing their core competencies. To track and analyze competitive developments such as joint ventures, strategic alliances, mergers and acquisitions. Recent developments in the diabetes care drugs market include: in January 2020, the US FDA approved Trigger XR, empagliflozin linagliptin metformin hydrochloride extended-release tablets, to lower blood sugar in adults with type 2 diabetes. Trigger XR provides 3 type 2 diabetes medicines in one pill. In September 2019, Novo Nordisk announced that the US FDA has approved Rybelsus, semaglutide, oral tablets for adult patients with type 2 diabetes. With this approval, Rybelsus has become the first glucagon-like peptide, GLP-1, receptor protein treatment approved for use in the United States, which does not need to be injected. In March 2019, Novo Nordisk announced its plan to invest about $98 million in upgrading and expanding the insulin drug manufacturing facility in Kalundborg, Denmark. The project is scheduled to be completed before the end of 2020. Diabetic foot ulcer, DFU, treatment market. Diabetic foot ulcer, DFU, treatment market 2020 global industry trends, size, share analysis report. According to this report, global diabetic foot ulcer, DFU, treatment market will rise from COVID-19 crisis at moderate growth rate during 2020 to 2026. Diabetic foot ulcer, DFU, treatment market includes comprehensive information derived from depth study on diabetic foot ulcer, DFU, treatment industry historical and forecast market data. Global diabetic foot ulcer, DFU, treatment market size to expand moderately as the new developments in diabetic foot ulcer, DFU, treatment and impact of COVID-19 over the forecast period 2020 to 2026. Some of the companies operating the industry are Integra Life Sciences Corporation, Smith & Nephew, Tissue Regenics, Coloplast Corp, Braun Melchingen AG, 3M, Cardinal Health, Convatec Group plc, Mölnlycke Healthcare AB, medications for type 1 diabetes. People can self-inject insulin under the skin, or, if hospitalized, a doctor might inject insulin directly into the blood. It is also available as a powder that people can breathe in. Some people prefer to use insulin pumps, which are small devices that send insulin through tubes inserted into the skin. Rapid-acting injections take effect within 5 to 15 minutes but last for a shorter time of 2 to 4 hours. Short-acting injections take effect from between 30 minutes and 1 hour, and last for 3 to 8 hours. Intermediate-acting injections take effect after about 1 to 4 hours, and last for 12 to 18 hours. Long-acting injections take effect after 1 or 2 hours and last for between 14 and 24 hours. Medications for type 2 diabetes. Insulin can also help manage high blood glucose levels in type 2 diabetes, but doctors typically prescribe it only when other treatments have not had the desired effect. Women with type 2 diabetes who become pregnant may also use it to reduce the effects of the condition on the fetus. Meglitinides, sulfonylureas, thiazolidinedians, biguanides, dipeptidyl peptidase inhibitors, alpha-glucosidase inhibitors.